Om Shanti. Good morning, Diamond morning, and very happy, holy Trimurti Shiv Jayanti. Baba is giving us so much of a wealth of knowledge so we can recognize the self and we can recognize Baba. And so to hoist the flag of Baba is the true recognition of the self and Baba. And to hoist the flag of Baba is the true revelation of Baba, the One Father. Let's listen to Baba's sweet versions of the 28th of February 2022. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, you have to claim your kingdom by your studying. This study will make you doubly crowned. You are establishing your own kingdom for yourselves. Question: in which task do people make a lot of effort but are unable to accomplish anything? Because it is the task of the Father alone. Answer: to make the peaceless world peaceful is the task of the Father alone. People make effort for everyone to unite, for there to be peace in the whole world. They even give peace prizes to one another, but they do not know that there used to be peace in the world when it was the kingdom of Rama, and that because it is now the kingdom of Ravan, there cannot be any peace here. Om Shanti. It has entered the hearts of you children that the Father from beyond this world has come to take you away. Where will he take you? To the land of peace. Then what will happen? Very interesting point. He will take us to the land of peace, but then what will happen? Those who have studied well will go to the land of happiness. You have to go there via the land of liberation. You souls understand that the unlimited Father has come to give happiness. But Baba says you cannot stay in remembrance of this throughout the day. Those who have faith cannot come here. You are God's children. Baba also understands that he has come in front of the children. He truly came into the impure, degraded world a cycle ago. Everyone here is degrading, and everyone there is elevated. As are the king and queen, so the subjects. This is a play about the godly community and the devilish community. And the song of Baba's Murli is now, who created this play and hid himself away? When this song is played, it should enter your hearts that it was Baba who made you very elevated. The highest on high Father would definitely make you elevated. There is a lot of praise of such a Father. When someone does something well, he is praised. This one is very good, and such in such a business. So and so is very clever. Everyone definitely has at least one virtue. The praise of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the greatest of all. Each human being has received his own part. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, has received the greatest part of all. Who are the main actors in the drama? They have shown the Pandavas and the Kauravas as brothers. Here, Baba is saying, they have shown the Pandavas and the Kauravas as brother. Then on the other side, they have shown the great Guru Bhisham Pitanami, Astavan, Ashvatthama, etc. Baba says, which are the names of scholars and pundits. Scholars do not battle on a battlefield. This is not the law. It is said that body consciousness is false, Maya is false, Ravan makes you false, and Rama makes you true. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is called the truth. God is truth. There is only one God. However, all of those who explain about the Creator and creation are, Baba says, all of those who explain about the Creator and creation tell lies. All of these are aspects of knowledge. The Father comes and explains what true knowledge is and what false knowledge is. The knowledge of the Gita of Bharat has disappeared, for only some signs of it remains, like a pinch of salt in a sack full of flour. The Father says, I come and explain to you, children, the essence of the Vedas and scriptures. The Gita is the main one, in which the versions of God are mentioned. The Father says, you have written the name God, Shri Krishna, but the Father comes and explains. The one whom you call God is actually the first prince of the golden age. He took leave from me first of all and came here from the land of liberation to become a prince of the golden age. Acha, there is so much praise of Shri Krishna, but he must also have had a father. As is the father, so the child. So where is the praise of the father of Krishna? From whom did he claim the inheritance? Shri Krishna existed at the beginning of the golden age. After their marriage, they became Lakshmi and Narayan. They were so wealthy. Where did they get so much wealth from? At present, they do not have anything. What happened? Where did they receive all those materials from and how? Who gave them those? You children know that the unlimited Father educated them. By studying this, you are truly going to become kings of the golden age. The people who become vicious kings for a temporary period do not become that by studying this knowledge. Those who make many donations take birth in a wealthy home. Here, you become kings and emperors by studying, and that too doubly crowned. So it is said that God did everything and then hid himself away. All of you children know that the Father gave you the kingdom and you were very happy. The worship of the deities is so beautiful. If you wish to see worshiping take place, go to Shiridwar. Baba says, if you wish to see worshiping take place, then go to Srinadvar. People offer so many treasures and rich food to the non-living images of the deities. And so, what wouldn't their food be like when they are the masters? If at this time they still have so many rich food, what would it be like when they become masters of the world? Baba says that is the new world. New land gives very good grain. When it becomes old, it loses its strength. You children have had visions of that. The Father explains. What he explains? It was like that, was it not? What happened then? The five vices of Maya came and struck to you, and you became thorns. The five vices of Maya came and stuck to you, and you became thorns. There is a thorn bush which has many thorns. This is called the forest of thorns. Each human being is now a thorn. They continue to use the sword of lust. This has become the kingdom of Ravan. This has become the kingdom of Ravan because Maya came and stuck herself to you. You are in an incognito form. No one knows this. You are following Srimad exactly as you did in the previous cycle too. Not one cycle ago, but you sit identically cycle after cycle and receive the teachings of Raja Yoga from the Father. You are the non-violent ones. You are the unknown ones. You know yourselves, but the world doesn't know you Shaktis. With the power of yoga, are establishing your divine kingdom over the whole world in an incognito way. We're saying we know ourselves, but the world doesn't know this. Bible says each of you is making effort to claim your own kingdom. Those soldiers fight for their emperor, but you are doing everything for yourselves. You are once again making Bharat golden age. Those who make it like that then go and rule there, which means that you serve Bharat in an incognito way. You receive the reward of whatever you do. Those who make effort and become kings, queens, and subjects will come here. They will go and rule in Bharat. You are the Shiv Shakti Pandavami. The name Pandava is given to guides. The Father has explained that he is the main spiritual guide. There are males and females among the Pandavas, because this is the family path. However, there is no question of war. Look at what has been written in the scriptures. They have shown many names. The Father sits here and explains that all of it is fixed in the drama. They say they will attain God by performing devotion, that they will give them the fruit, that he will give them the fruit of their devotion, and he will grant salvation. Then in the golden age, there is no worship or devotion, etc. The religion of renunciation only came into existence later. Of course, that is the sannyas religion. They cannot come in the golden age. You now know who used to rule in heaven and what religion existed. The Father comes and establishes the deity religion, and so all the other religions finish. You belong to the godly community, whereas those people belong to the devilish community. This is the impure world. All of you now say that you are the children of God. Who is God? Incorporeal Shiva, not Brahma. People think that the Brahma element is God. They would not call the elements of Brahma the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They call themselves God or give themselves the name Brahmgyani. But Baba says, but that has no meaning. Brahma is the great element where we souls reside. Souls are still called saligrams. When a sacrificial fire of Rudra is created, People make a large lingam to represent the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and small saligrams. However, it is not like that. The Supreme Soul is not bigger than souls. No. He is called the Supreme Father, Paramatma, the Supreme Soul. He is the soul who resides in the Supreme Abode. Souls remember with their organs. You now know all of these things. Who is the Creator? And what is the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation? And who are the main actors? How do they play their parts? How many births does each one take? There must be this account. However, there is no need to go into the details of this. The Father says, children, this is your birth of performing charity. It is right that you have taken 84 births, but this is your birth of performing charity to bring benefit. You are now going to experience benefit, and this is why this is said to be the beneficial age and the beneficial birth. No one knows about this confluence. They have said that God comes at the confluence age, and so they have shown 4 confluence ages. The Father says all of those confluences are descending ages. When it changes from the golden age to the silver age, 2 degrees are reduced, and even more are then reduced in the copper age as you continue to become impure. This is the tree of the variety of religions. There are so many religions, and there is so much peacelessness. You children now know that there cannot be peacelessness in heaven. Here, many receive peace prizes, but there is no peace. They make effort to unite and become one. Even the Pope says there should be oneness and that all are brothers. And yet, why do they not get on with one another? They do not know anything about the drama. When there was just the one kingdom of Rama throughout the world, there was peace. However, it is now the kingdom of Ravan, and there are innumerable religions. And so, it is the task of the Father alone to make this peaceless world peaceful. It is a question of the whole world. So, of course, the World Father would have this concern. The Father says, I alone bring peace to the world. There used to be peace in Bharat. I take peaceless souls back home with me. The world God Father has come. Why has he come? The world God Father has come to establish world peace. It is in his part alone. It is said he does everything, grants peace and happiness to everyone, and then hides himself away. He hides himself in such a way that no one knows him in the golden and silver ages. No one knows him in the copper and iron ages either. Not until he comes and gives his own introduction. The deities do not know him. They know about their own souls, but they do not know about the Creator. The Father says, this knowledge disappeared. All of those temples and scriptures that have been created are to end. Not a single item of the path of devotion will remain. The Father now says, simply remember me, your Father, and finish your attachment to everyone else. Sannyasis cannot say this. They belong to the path of isolation. You have to change from impure, you have to change from pure to impure and impure to pure. Sannyasis also have paths according to the Dharma. If they didn't exist, Bharat would have been more sorrowful because of the purity of their life. They were able to maintain the purity, and so there was more happiness and less sorrow. The Father says the main thing is purity. With the power of purity and by following Srimad of the Father, you make the impure world pure. We souls will go back with Baba. We will go there after becoming pure. This pilgrimage is so wonderful. O traveler of the night, do not become weary. The golden age is called a day. First, you will go to your sweet home, and you will then go into the day. You are Brahmins on a spiritual pilgrimage. So many matters have to be understood. The more you remember the Father, what is the benefit of the more we remember the Father? The higher the status you will claim. The income is very high. If you do not remember Baba, you will be burnt to ashes. You have, Baba says, you do have to make a little effort. You remember your worldly fathers while sitting, standing, walking, etc. So why do you forget your Father from beyond this world? Are you not ashamed? Do you ever forget your worldly fathers? Yet you forget your Father from beyond this world, from whom you received the inheritance of heaven. So what status would you claim if you forgot your inheritance? You should tactfully tell people that Baba has now come. We do not even need these bodies now. This knowledge is very sweet, and the one who gives it is also very sweet. For half the cycle, you have been remembering him in sorrow. Baba, liberate us from all our sorrow. He is now liberating us from all sorrows, but only if, what is the condition? So he can liberate us from all sorrow. Baba says, only if we follow his directions. I am your Father, so why do you say, Baba, we forget you? You are children, are you not? You will go to the land of peace and the land of happiness, will you not? Can you not remember me, your Father? Mr. Baba is pleading on us to remember him. He says, I will make you doubly crowned. So you children reply, yes, Baba, we will remember you. However, you then say, Baba, we forgot you. It is a wonder that you receive the inheritance of heaven from him, and yet you forget him. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say, Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharma. Whisper. By following the Father's Srimad, you have to do the service of making this impure world pure with the power of purity. You have to establish your kingdom for yourself. Second point, constantly remember the Father from beyond this world, who is the sweetest of all. and from whom you are to receive the inheritance of heaven and claim your kingdom with the power of yoga. Baba's blessing for today. May you be full of soul-conscious feelings and good wishes, and increase your count of accumulation with every word of yours. Both your feelings and intentions are experienced from your words. If every word of yours has pure and elevated feelings and soul-conscious feelings, your account of accumulation will increase with those words. If your words have feelings of jealousy, competition, and dislike to any percentage, you then lose a lot from your account with those words. Powerful words means words which have the intention of benefiting and full of essence. If your words have no essence, they are accumulated in the account of waste. The slogan for today: to find a solution to every reason and to remain constantly content is to be a jewel of contentment. Om Shanti.